early birds and night owls. My name is Nox, aka Mako, and welcome back to SimAirport. So I want to draw your attention to something brand newish over here, and that is that we can now see how many first-class passengers we have. And, well, I guess, total passengers as well. It's a little bit insane that we have that many first-class passengers, because I don't think that's, reflective of real life. So that's just a little bit ridiculous. It seems like, we're going to have to make specific areas for first-class passengers in future airports, because right now we have some queues for them and security, but that's about it. We don't really treat them too specially, because, didn't really think there would be that many, but for some reason there are, so that's, still weird. Also, you can see how the, well, not exactly how, but we can see more of a better breakdown of Dissatisfaction, and we realize now that environment is actually really terrible here. We need to start flooring this up. However, I want to get the cafe in today because the hunger need is still pretty low compared to what I would like for it to be, especially, we have 6 different food places, and still the hunger need is that low. That is not okay with me, so I want to make sure that we get in the cafe. That way, we can actually, feed everybody, if that's gonna work out for us. And is there, I think environment is also affected by the dirt, because I see quite a lot of dirt all over the place here. And is that a janitor? It looks like that's a janitor. Where are you going? Where? Whoa. Okay, fine. Whatever. Apparently the janitor is like, whatever, I'm just going to ignore my job. Let's go ahead and pay off some of our loan there, and we are going to take out more loans later on once the day ticks over to day 39, just so we can actually build in our cafe area, because I intend for that to go right in here. We're going to leave big hallways for these areas, just so people can walk through them, and, we can have enough space. Also, I need to move these offices at some point, because I really don't want them there. Let's go ahead and pay off that. Okay, there we go. We paid off most of our loan. Do we have any other flights coming in today? Oh, boy. Do we have any other flights coming in today? We have 2. That's not going to be that much money. Ooh, hello. So we can see actual arrival and actual departure. So we see when this leaves. This one's pretty quick. This one's not so much. They do arrive a little bit early, though. Let's see. Gate A1. So that one left at 6:26, and then this one landed like 13 minutes later, which is okay because it was just 9 minutes late. However, look at when it leaves. It's supposed to leave at 8:30. It leaves almost 6 hours later. That is where we're having problems for sure, because that's... failed to reserve gate. That was just a 767. I'm not too busted about that. But that's probably because of our security issues or our ticketing issues, because ticketing has been a little bit stuffy lately. But yeah, security is definitely still a big problem. Oh boy, you guys. Oh boy. And look at that satisfaction. That is actually terrible. Hunger is way down. The queues over here for these different places are insane. We need to build this cafe as soon as it's possible. Oh my gosh. So let's see what we can already do with the money that we have in terms of foundation, because I want to make sure that we actually get this done as soon as it's possible. Oh boy, we can barely afford anything here. Well, let's build what we can, because clearly whatever we can get done now is better than nothing. So let's go ahead and do that right up in there, and now we're basically broke. Nice! Oh boy, and I can't wait for us to actually take out all the loans, because you know how that's gonna go. That's gonna go really terribly. Oh well, you know what? I think we are at capacity in a way, because there's tons of lag, and we are getting quite a lot of passengers. Like, we're almost at 4,000 passengers. We have, 4-ish flights per day? I could probably charge a little more. We have, 4-ish flights per day, right? On each gate? Yeah. Something like that, except for this one has, 5, but that's just because it has more 767s than not. Is that where we got a cancellation? This one right here. Is that what canceled? Whatever. Whatever for now. Until something else cancels, I'm just gonna, ignore it. Okay, so this schedule might be it. I might try to, move things around so we can have maybe just a few gates with only 767s. That way we can fit in tons of flights. However, I think this is probably going to be optimal, and I don't know if we can actually get any more 767s. Let's see. Anybody else have any 767s? Why? Because I don't really want to grab any of the smaller flights at all. Those are... these flights aren't the biggest. They have potential. Wow, this 707 for a lot of money. That would be interesting, but that's just not something that we're gonna do. Ah, a Forward Air. They're really not the airline that we want to get, especially if we want to raise prices, because they're gonna be like, nope, I don't think so. I'm not paying you that much more. So that's one of those things. And hey, suddenly there's like a lot less lag. What happened? Let's see. How many passengers do we have in here? Oh, that's still a lot. Why is this suddenly lagging a little bit less? Game, what are you doing? Well, I don't know what's happening here, but hey, oh, maybe it's because we were building and everything started lagging as is usual. And that would make some kind of sense. Let's clear out this wall here. And we want to also clear away the planning because we no longer need this. We know exactly what we're doing here. Alright, so this middle area here is actually I should expand it out to here, right? So this middle area here is going to be massive. It's going to be a pretty sizable cafe. We're going to have the kitchen right in the middle because I figured that way we can actually get the food out in different directions. I don't know if this is going to cause like major catastrophe or not. If it does, whatever. And also, this place is a freaking septic tank right now. Look at all the dirt all over the floor. This isn't good. Oh boy. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I was worried about Super Alliance just leaving us because we were very clearly not satisfying the passengers well at all. And suddenly we are in the red because, well, one of our favorite airlines left us. 1, 2, 3. Great. Oh, wait, 4. 4? No. Okay, well, let's see. This is an afternoon arrival. We're going to put you right up in here. There we go. And hopefully, jeez. Oh, well, it's going up, but that's really not what we need right now, you guys. That is really not what we need. All right, so let's go ahead and take out all the loan that we can. And now let's get to work because very clearly we need to take care of passenger needs a lot faster. That was really not good. That was really, really not good. So let's start with just this right here. And I did not mean to get that wall involved here, but apparently I did, so now we're kind of stuck with that. Alright, so let's go ahead and just expand this. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's a lot more costly than I thought it would be. So I guess we're gonna slowly start building this guy up, which, you know, it's not good. It's really not good. We're gonna go to right there. 42. And we can go all the way until there. Well, fair enough. I guess this is where we're gonna start with our cafe. We are basically missing like half of it, but well, that's the way some things go sometimes, you guys. And it seems like our builders are a little faster than before, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, at least we're doing something right. I think. I hope. Yeesh. It is a day filled with very many problems. We just had the 747 cancel on us. Even though we need the money, it canceled on us because it failed to reserve the gate at A2. So let's take a look at what's happening at A2. Why are you still here? Oh boy, using outdoor baggage services. Ooh, it tells us which baggage services it's using. Wait, why won't this tell us any information about this specific flight? Can I select the flight, please? Can I? No, game. Let me see the flight. I want to see that. There we go. Boarding. One person. There's one person. It's delayed because of one stupid person. Oh, who is it? I know I can't really find them and select them. You know what? I'm going to just break the deadlock. Go. Just leave. I don't even care anymore. Leave that person to become a pirate. He just made so many other people become a pirate. Oh, man. This isn't good because right now you can see that this is at a negative. We are going down in terms of passenger satisfaction. And that's exactly why we lost 4 flights that were very, very expensive flights. And now we have to pay off our loans so we can actually afford to get more loans tomorrow and actually try to finish this right here. So it's, we're going up a little bit. But yeah, it's getting a little bit crazy here now that we really have to care about the passengers, like, big time. And I think that means that we should probably get some more janitors because it's looking pretty messy out there. We do have tons of bins. Like, you know, if we zoom in here, we're going to see, like, we have bins all over the place. But it seems like the janitors just cannot keep up with what we have here. So let's go ahead and see what we can do about hiring a few more janitors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How quickly is this going to get cleaned? Or is it going to get cleaned quickly at all? Uh-oh, we missed. Oh, no. Please, no. Wait, what? I guess their flight is probably leaving without them, which is fair enough. You know what? It's their own fault. Whatever. Okay, so we have big messes everywhere. Even though we have bins, it's a little bit confusing because I figure that they should be throwing their trash away, but they're just not. And I'm pretty sure that these bins... Okay, you know what? I'm going to get 50 janitors because this is It's starting to get a little bit annoying that we have so much mess all over the place. Right, let's take a look at these bins though. Can we actually see them? Like how filled they are? Aha, there we go. So it's not even full. Not even close to full, but people are just throwing the trash all over the place. These ones, let's see, 51% full. You know what? These guys are just messy. That's what it is. They're just messy jerks. Great, gotta love when that happens. Let's go ahead and pay that off again. And great, more rain, because that's the last thing we need. Although we are going up, it seems like maybe adding a few more janitors is definitely going to help us with our messes. I don't know how well it's going to help, but you know what, it's going to help. Let's take a look at our garbage, though. Maybe there's some kind of backup over there, because the janitors do have to go a very, very long way to throw away the trash. Let's see. No, you know what, a lot of these are actually pretty empty, so that's not the problem either. Maybe we need even more janitors than just that. Even though it seems like, 50 is overkill. Maybe 50 isn't overkill, though. That's the thing. Maybe it's not overkill. Maybe it seems like it might be overkill, but it's just not. I have to wonder, though, if they're actually picking up the stuff on the floor, because I know they're probably just getting stuff from the bins, but maybe not the floor. Oh, something over here looks a little bit cleaner. Maybe it's just me, though, because there's still those spots there, although the restrooms, for the most part, look not that bad, except for some of the toilets. They look pretty dirty, but everything else, okay, maybe not so much. My gosh, do we have to hire more? Because that's going to cost us so much money. And I mean, we are keeping the passengers a little happier than before, but it's still just not good at all, you guys. It is really not good. Well, you know what? We just got some more money. Let's go ahead and pay off more of our loan, and hopefully we can pay off more of that so that then tomorrow we can get the rest of this done. However, I don't think that's going to happen because it seems like this piece here is going to be a lot bigger than this one. So we might have to wait for a few days to actually get this whole thing done and get the cafe in. Maybe we should, just build in half of it and focus on that. But I'm not too keen about that because I would like to get everything done all at once. That way I can actually plan out the layout properly. Anyway, as for security, we are, of course, still ignoring the rest of the queues over here. So I think I'm going to start moving these all the way over here. We're going to start dismantling them one by one. Otherwise, actually, we should probably just do it 2 by 2. Because otherwise, if we do it 1 by 1, then we won't be able to sign the queues properly. Or we could just actually just go ahead and get the queues in now. So let's see, we're going to do queue like that. I'm thinking I'm going to leave these just for anybody because I know there's a ton of first class passengers, but there's already plenty of first class queues. So I don't care too much about, making it 100% perfect in terms of, 2 green, 1 blue, 2 green, 1 blue. I don't care about that anymore because that's just, I feel like it's just not necessary. Anyway, let's go ahead and get our 2 ID check stands in here. 1, 2, and as soon as they're put in, we shall assign them to queues. I'm thinking how many of these are we going to actually have to move because it seems like people are, using these queues. Like, most of the crowd is over here, surprisingly. That's a little bit different and unexpected. Okay. I don't even know what to think of this anymore. Alright, so let's see. We're going to go ahead and assign this one to, let's see, you're for any passengers coach only. I realize now why we were doing this, so we can actually know where exactly we're assigning these queues. Fair enough. I guess I'll just keep that up then. So coach only, any passengers, this one's going to be coach only, and this one's going to be first class. There we go. Alright, so now we have a few more over here. People, come over here. Stop crowding over there. Just come over here. We have, where are the, oh, there they are. Come over here. There we go. Alright, so that's going to start working for us soon, I hope. It looks like these aren't crowded. Ooh. This is intensely crowded, though, so that's not so good. Oh man, is trying to figure out security like some kind of massive puzzle that I just cannot crack at all. I'm not so sure if we're ever going to figure out security, especially with an airport of this size. Maybe if it was smaller, we might be okay, but for now, it's not happening. Also, it does seem like we're getting a ton more money compared to what we usually would get. Am I going crazy here? We lost a lot of flights and still we're getting a ton of money. Something seems weird. But okay, I guess I'm not going to complain. Well, on to tomorrow and on to building the rest of this. Well, we're actually doing pretty badly right now. We lost a few more flights, and by a few I mean a lot. We are missing, 1, 2, 3, 4 flights now? 5 since, we actually had to move out 1 more and did grab another one, so 6 total flights have left us so far. It's maybe more than 6. I can't remember how many more I grabbed actually, but it's not good at all. And also, we weren't able to afford this whole thing. Surprisingly enough, it was just this little bit right here, so we can afford that now, thank goodness. And now we're gonna have to suffer because we can't exactly pay off the loans, and we have to build in this area right up in here. So that's gonna be interesting to see, you know, how badly we do per day in terms of paying off loans and whatnot, especially with the interest being so high. I mean, we have reduced interest, but it's still pretty high. It's gonna be insane. And also, our security is still lacking. I know. I should probably up that so we can get maybe less canceled flights. Maybe things just going a little bit faster, but it seems like no matter how much I expand security, it just will not help, you guys. It won't help. Like, look, they're ignoring these guys over here in the corners. It seems like no matter what we do, they just use the centerpieces. So, centerpieces? They just use, like, all the ones in the middle. They ignore everything else, just the ones in the middle are like, oh yeah, you know what, I guess those are okay. Everything else is just like, meh. So that doesn't really work out so well for us, because we could always use, you know, people actually using these. We're paying the employees there for a reason, but the passengers just don't care. Anyway, let's go ahead and clear off this area here, and now is probably a good time to actually plan out exactly where the middle is. I know we figured out the middle here because obviously we have these two right here, so we're gonna go ahead and just grab this like this and highlight the middle just like that. Alright, so that's the middle for this one, and let's see, where is the middle over here? Let's go from wall to wall. Wall to wall, this is 40, so we're gonna go for 20 here. And that means the middle is this and these right there. Alright, so now we have the middle on both axes. What is the proper word for that? I don't know. Anyway, so we have the middle right smacked up over here. So we want to build in our kitchen properly. Now, what kinds of pieces do we need for the kitchen? Let's see. Can we see retail? So we're going to need kitchen sinks. We're going to need refrigerators, prep carts, pizza ovens. We're going to need quite a lot. So I think I'm going to make a fair-sized kitchen. Let's see. Let's grab the yellow one here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do that. Let's go for 5 like that, 5 like that, and 5 like that. Is that a fairly sized kitchen? That's 12 by 12. How's about maybe a little bit bigger than that? How about that? That seems like maybe it might be fair enough for a kitchen. We can even add walls in there, just so that we can separate things if need be. So I think that's probably going to be a good size for that. Let's go ahead and add in some nice walls over here. Just like, oh, actually it's going to be a little bit smaller than that just because of the walls, but that's okay. And we're going to go ahead and make sure that we can fit everything in here. If not, you know what, we can always just expand it. It's not a big deal. The walls don't cost like $1 billion, so we can definitely do pretty well with this. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some nice blue doors. I suppose we can maybe... let's just get the sliding doors. Who am I kidding? I want to make it look nice, okay? And with the blue doors, it's just not going to work out so well. So let's go ahead and make doors on every side, and we're going to have cash registers on every side just to make sure that we have enough employees taking care of our people here. Because obviously, satisfaction, oh man, I am apparently very bad at passenger satisfaction. At least the way this airport was designed was not for customer satisfaction, and so now we're running into all these problems that we weren't actually having before. So great, just great. On the bright side though, I think we've managed to get every flight that wasn't reneged, so this is cool. Oh, let's see, canceled, to gate taxiing, final approach. Okay, we're good so far. This one's coming in for noon at 8:02. How are we doing at 8:02 right now? We are 40, oh, you know what, we're almost boarded up, so nice. Okay, so this is working out. Even though this is a 747, wow, it's almost done. Nice. Actually, really nice. Okay, so things are going pretty swell for that one. Let's go ahead and clear out this ugly yellow color here. And now we can actually get started on making it a proper kitchen. I guess we don't even need these anymore, do we? Oops, oh boy. Gotta love when I do that. Gotta love when I do that every single time. And I'm pretty sure there was some yellow here as well. It's gonna disappear. Yep. Alright, so kitchen. Let's go for retail, and we're gonna need a coffee maker. Actually, let's go for the prep carts first, because these seem to be the most important pieces. The prep carts need to be closest to the doors, just because otherwise we end up with people having to run all over the place and trying to get to prep carts that just aren't within reach, and that gets a little bit annoying. So let's do something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is gonna look like a very freaking weird kitchen, I know, but I want to make sure that we can get to the prep carts a little bit faster, because they're just like the centerpiece, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so now we have all this space here and all the space on the sides here for other things. So let's see, we're gonna need pizza ovens pretty close by. Pizza ovens, there we go. Pretty close by because these are pretty much in use all the time. So we're gonna do 2 pizza ovens there. We're gonna do 2 over here. And how about 2 over, Well, we're broke. We're broke, but hopefully we'll get some more flights, Yeesh. I mean, we can take out a few more. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take it out just so we can actually get this done. Do that there and over here as well. So apparently these things are super expensive and I did not realize that. As for refrigerators, let's see. Add pizzas. Okay, so we're going to need these. I don't know how many of these we're going to need, but I'm going to get one right next to each pizza oven just to make sure that we can actually use everything properly. So there we go. And are we broke yet? No, we're not. Thank goodness. Oh boy. Everything's freaking out a little bit. That makes some kind of sense though. And there we go. All right, kitchen storage. We're gonna need these because people obviously order all kinds of crisps and donuts and whatnot. I'm not so sure which way the prep carts are actually used. I kind of want to put walls next to them just to make sure that, you know, they're not used in specific orientations, but whatever. So let's see, we're gonna need to not put, okay, we're gonna put these just like on the back walls over here. And then we're going to put some things in the corner. How about like a drinks machine over here? Right there. And a drinks machine over here. And then we're going to go for a coffee maker over here. This is like the weirdest layout ever, I know, but I want to make sure that we get everything that we can. And of course, we're going to need some cookers and some sinks, and I think that's it, right? Let's see, cookers and sinks. I think that, yeah. Okay, so we can do the cookers like in the middle here. 1, 2. Not enough money. Great. Just great, just great. All right, so you know what? That's fine the way it is. And we're gonna have to take out another loan just so we can finish this off, though. Well, there we go. And 2 more cookers over on this side, and then we're gonna do the sinks, I suppose, right in here. So we're gonna have this middle area where nobody can actually get to. So I mean, what can we do in there? I don't think I want to put anything in there. It's just gonna be a void, basically. And now we have money so we can pay off the loans that we just took off. Wonderful. So now we basically have somewhat of a kitchen. This is really the weirdest thing I've ever done, but hey, you know what, you guys, it should maybe work. And if we have too many prep carts, oops, my bad. If not, then hey, you know what, I did it properly. Nice. Alright, so now what we have to do is we have to close this off and make sure we add a door there. And it's gonna be just, you know, the one door. Also, yes, this whole area is gonna be, it's gonna be the cafe, just because people tend to go in here just to sit down, and not just to eat, but to just sit down. So that's definitely necessary, at least in my opinion. So let's see, we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves a sliding glass door right over here. We're gonna do it right up in here. I don't know why I'm flipping it. There we go. And I mean, we can only get one right now. Oh no, that's actually in the wrong position. It needs to be right there. I'm gonna wait for them to put it in. Or you know what, I don't even care right now. We'll move it later on when it's actually necessary for us to move it, once we actually get the rest of this in here. Let's pay off more of our loan, although we are gonna need some money to actually put the rest of the stuff in here. But meh, whatever. Alright, so it looks like we're just missing a few things here, so it's not that bad. We're okay. Let's go ahead and get ourselves the cash registers. So, since we have the prep stations right there, I figured that we could probably just do these like really close to the door. 3, 4 on each side, maybe? I don't know. We can always expand. It's, you know, it's... Uh-oh, did I put these in the wrong... Oh no, I might have put them in the wrong orientation on the other side. Okay, I'll fix it in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we can afford 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, there we go. Okay, so now all we have to do is add tables, add chairs, and add queues, and we should be good to go. Well, obviously add employees as well, and then we should be good to go and hopefully make everybody super happy. That way they'll stop complaining about hunger. Alright, so we have the initial makings of the cafe. Let's actually pay off some of our loan as we can. There we go. And, well, we hired, let's see, how many workers did we hire? 30 workers. We have just 24 seats going in, which is very little compared to how many people we're about to get in here. Ooh, more money. Hey, let's pay that off again. And let's see here. Is anybody going to start flocking over here? We have one person coming in. Alright, and let's see here. What? Must be a sign. Wait, isn't it? Assigned to. Oh, did I actually unassign the kitchen? That's different. I thought you had to unassign something first before you can reassign it. Well, let's go ahead and reassign this. Oh boy, I actually selected that. There we go. Kitchen and... No! It got unassigned. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Oh man. It's a catastrophe, you guys. It's a catastrophe. Apparently, you can assign things without actually having it clicked, which is weird, but let's go ahead and assign everything properly. So, this area over here, I made it just for first-class passengers only because I figured nobody's actually going to go over here, and first-class people might feel like they're entitled to something special. So, if we make this area specially for them, they might come over here and actually use the queue here. Let's see. Anybody else can actually use all the rest of these, especially since I figure that they're going to be coming down through here, so they might actually see this queue. This one, we have a door over here for people coming down from here, so that might actually work out for us. I don't know. It's a guess. It might work, it might not. We'll see how that actually turns out. Let's see, assigned to. We're assigned there. Are we assigned here at the very end? It looks like we are. Okay, so that should be it for the... Oh, what? Why did I click assign to there? I could just click assign. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, there we go. We need to just assign these last few ones. Were there people already in queue there? Oh, they're just people like coming over here. Gotcha. Assign to this here, and I think we have 2 more? Yes, it seems like that's the case. Last, oh boy. There we go. Last one, and we have assigned it there. And now, we should hopefully get workers coming in there. I don't think we should have problems with this. I mean, it seems like we have more than enough workers for these areas. And let's see. Oh my god, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people and not enough chairs. So we very clearly need someone. Did I not assign this thing? What's happening here? Must be assigned ticket. It is. It is game. What are you doing? That's weird. Alright. Oh, a lot of people are actually just going through here. That's not good. That is actually not good because that's just going to cause more like. What is up with this thing? Assign, unassign, let's just reassign it then, because apparently it's not taking for some reason. There we go. All right. So we have some people, you know, sitting here. It seems like, yeah, exactly what I said. People are just going to come in here and just sit. That's basically what they're going to do. Also, we need bins here no matter what, because there's already quite a lot of mess happening. So let's see. Garbage bins. All right, so first things first, we're going to put some right by the door there. And by the door over here, which we messed up. So we're going to have to just put 1. As for some more bins, I suppose we could probably put them in the corners of the kitchen because people might go there, and I don't think I want to put any cash registers all the way out here. Something like that. Sure, I still don't think that's enough. So, of course, we're going to maybe, let's see, if we put some by the queue on this side, that might be okay. I think I made all the queues the same orientation. I think. Uh-oh. Well, if it is, then good. If it's not, then my bad. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and put that right up in there. I think that's right, because seeing it from this angle is a little bit weird. And let's go ahead and make sure that we have some more chairs and table. Oh, boy. We are out of money. Well, grabbing the loan right back in here. So we're going to go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I can probably just do this wall, huh? 7, 8, 9. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. So we want to do 10 on each side, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. So we're adding 20 more to this side just because it seems like there's just a lot of people coming through this area. So I figured that maybe more people will want to stay over here. Maybe. That's just a guess right now. So let's try this, and we should get our workers coming in here pretty soon with some more chairs and tables because very clearly we are in need of that. And also we could probably do with decorating this area pretty soon, especially since environment is such a big need now. So that's definitely going to be something pretty important. Let's also, you know what, get some more tables over here. So we're going to need what, 10 on each side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. And over here, ooh. What is with that flashing? It keeps happening. That's weird. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Am I the only one seeing that, or is that actually happening? I don't even know. Oh boy, we might have broken the game, you guys, but that's okay, because now we have a cafe and everything should be okay, although now the airport's kind of empty, so this is basically all for nothing. Oh, somebody missed their flight while they were queuing up. Well, I tried to make the queues small, that way nobody would miss their flights, but it seems like it still happened. Womp womp. Oh, and maybe you guys are actually coming in here because you missed your flights. And you're like, oh, I guess I'm a little bit hungry, I might as well have something to eat, right? Maybe that's what's happening. I don't know. Let's see. Are we missing any more flights? 1, 2, 3, and 4. No, it looks like all the flights stayed with us. Thank goodness. And we also didn't drop too low on cash. So we... Uh-oh. Well, at least I didn't spend that money. I was going to say, so we can actually get some more tables and chairs. No, that is not going to happen right now. And we should be getting people coming in soon. Like, good, right now. Okay, nice. We still have some benches. We still have... dessert kiosk, a toilet, ticketing desk, a bar, and more benches. Okay, so do we have a bar over here? We have coffee kiosk, health food kiosk, snack kiosk. Okay, so we're never going to use a bar. Let's go ahead and sell it then. Bench, dessert kiosk. Wait, do we have a dessert kiosk as well? No, we do not. All right, so these are the extra ones that we kind of held on to in case we wanted to use them at some point. I don't think that's going to happen ever. So just selling them is probably going to help us with our money situation right now. And our passenger satisfaction is going up. Hopefully they can actually get food, because, you know, I would like for them to actually not be starving anymore. That would be very, very nice right now. And I know we're probably going to spend a ton of money on this. Let's take a look at operations in terms of retail. So restocks objects with low inventory. I mean, it depends on how often we use different foods here. Let's see. There's plenty of pizzas available for us. That we have plenty of, well, I mean, it's just the beginning of the day. So maybe at noon-ish we'd see just how much food we have. And if it starts to become a problem, yeah, we're going to have to restock. Why is that food worker behind a coffee machine? What are you doing, dude? Get out of there. And we only use 4 coffees. Good. All right, so I think we might be okay. Although we could always use, you know, maybe more of these. So we might have to expand maybe in these areas here, since we do have some open areas available to us for usage of, you know, different machines. So that's definitely something we can do pretty soon. And this is going up, thank goodness. All right, so I think at noon, yeah, we're gonna have to check this. The security is still mad insane, you guys. Like, we have less flights now and it's still just as crazy. So I think what we're gonna have to do is try to focus it in a specific way. Like, obviously these guys aren't being used, so probably removing them and moving them down here is gonna help. And let's see, probably centering these in terms of the whole room and making sure that we have maybe just, I don't know, maybe 10, maybe 15 on each side might work for us. I don't know. But I'm definitely willing to give it a try, but just want to see how the cafe works first. I decided to wait roughly until dinner time because up until now we've not really been selling much food at all. It seems like people keep coming in here, then they leave because their flights get canceled. We've had 3 canceled flights today, which is not good, which means that we're going to actually have to mess around with the schedule a little bit more to try to figure out just what the heck is going on, in addition to, you know, trying to keep the passengers happy. Also, hunger has not changed much, so I think the problem with that isn't really here or these guys or anything like that. The problem is still over here. So of course we're gonna have to, for sure this time, actually fix security and fix our schedule, so that way maybe we can take care of the needs properly and actually have happy passengers. But we'll do all that in the next episode, because that is it for this episode of SimAirport. If you enjoyed, hit that like button to show your support, and subscribe if you already haven't. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome night.